Russian forces controlling Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant have killed 2 staff at the facility and detained and abused dozens of others, the head of Ukraine's nuclear energy agency said Friday.
Here's a summary of the article.
Kyiv. Russian forces controlling Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant have killed 2 staff at the facility and detained and abused dozens of others, the head of Ukraine's nuclear energy agency told AFP on Friday. The Zaporizhzhia plant, the largest in Europe, was captured by Russian troops in March. Frequent shelling of the plant, including the town of Energodar where the facility is located, means staff have been trying to secure safe passage for family members to leave the area, Khotin said. But people understand that the nuclear safety of the plant depends on them, so the employees return to Energodar and continue working at the facility, he added. Khotin said it described difficult psychological working conditions at the plant that ultimately amounted to a violation of nuclear radiation safety. This situation must be corrected as soon as possible, he told AFP. The IAEA in its report called for the immediate establishment of a nuclear safety and security protection zone around the plant as it faces an untenable situation. Khotin also said Ukraine insists that Russia remove military hardware from the plant and that staff from Russian nuclear agency Rosatom also leave the area.
This post received a score of 4,300, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
If Russia causes a nuclear meltdown, it would still count as escalation. Is he simply trying to court an all-out war? What is the end game? Dying? Lol, I could make better plans than this.
Stoltenberg, NATO chief, said I want to say back in early August that an accident at the nuclear plant would cause allies to assess Article 5, which basically means they have a Council of Nations to decide if it's an Article 5 breach or not. That is basically invoking Article 5 feet as people often think of it.
That also begs the question, WTF is he thinking? There is no ending to this where he doesn't exome out looking like a terrorist on the world stage. Russia will be a true pariah on the world stage, and not even China will want to do deep business with them. They don't even have value as a military ally considering their awful performance against Ukraine, ally funding.
They've beaten 2 workers to death, and 10 are missing. It never ceases to amaze me how fucking evil Russia is.
It's not even a country anymore, just a caricature of evil.
They are that ball of evil from the Fifth Element.
Stalin's spirit lives in Putin. Hopefully the last of that lineage. Then Russia could possibly grow and be a part of the world community, rather than the spoiler.
That's what got us here in the first place. Let's let Russia into the international community by tying Europe's power needs to Russia. Surely they would never start a war since they are tied to each other. Russian invades shocked Pikachu face nah, treat them like North Korea a pariah state.
Zaporizhzhia has been one of Putin's most bizarre pawns in this conflict, since Russia has already suffered one nuclear disaster. Perhaps it shows Putin's agitated desperation?
Russia hasn't suffered from a nuclear disaster nearly as much as, you guessed it, Ukraine.
Frequent shelling of the plant, including the town of Energodar where the facility is located, means staff have been trying to secure safe passage for family members to leave the area, Khotin said. 2 people on the territory of the plant were wounded during shelling, a woman and a man, on separate occasions, Khotin, clad in a military-style jacket, said. The UN International Atomic Energy Agency dispatched a 14-strong mission last week to the plant and released a report following the inspection. The head of the IAEA meanwhile on Friday echoed the point, saying nearby shelling had caused a blackout in Energodar and compromised safe operation of the plant.
A reminder that the Russian kidnapped a couple hundred security personnel from Chernobyl and have roughly 2.5 million Ukrainians as prisoners in their shit country.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.